Hello, this is Plum Silver, and I'm going to do this draw here based on the blood analysis that this woman in Ontario that she did. I'm going to link the little video, and you know, we're all been in the last couple of years thinking about the jab and how it affects us. I think it's much more complex. Now, in the early part of the pandemic, I was doing some research, and there was this one woman in California who actually studied blood that mentioned something about being sticky. So her analysis in the live blood she does on people, jabbed or not jabbed, she's discovering these things she's never seen, and she's been doing this for years. And she's discovering that there's these little things growing, depending how she observes them, sometimes for a very long time on the computer with her microscope and also doing it, it starts to change, and that was kind of puzzling to her. So she's sending the alarm to everybody that does that. So I'm going to sort of analyze this as what are we supposed to know about this blood situation? Well, in the center we have to make a very strong decision, but also that card represents for me the jab, because it's, you know, usually the scythe is and you look at the direction, it's good towards the mountain. It created obstacles for us to go towards a better consciousness, collective consciousness. It's actually kind of blocked our consciousness in a way, very strongly too, because of this bear strong, and we need to recognize that fast. Okay, so this at the heart of the matter, that is the jabbing, and it's many jabbing. It's not just one. It's all this manipulation and all these things that we've been doing to our body. We need to move away from, and strongly, see, we got these two strengths. We need to move really and go right at the heart, and, you know, to harmonize, and also, you know, be wise. You know, let's get the wisdom here and stop and get our head out of the, you know, the wrong place. And then sort of like, you know, look at these jabbing. These agenda has to stop, and they will stop, because there's going to be big revelation, revealing. See, we're going to need to recognize that. That's the goal, to reveal, so we can start taking action, walk away, and having, what would I say here? The Six of Wands is like walking away from trouble, and now commit to start working. And, you know, start taking actions, and then breaking it down, you know, and it's in the making. We really need to make this our goal, you know, so on the spiritual line here, you could really see that this was all a manipulation for a very long time. And it was, at the heart of it was the manipulation always. And we need to recognize that. We need to recognize that very strongly. And because this is creating obstacles. So that blood situation could be like helping us recognize that maybe even exposure to the sun apparently changes it. The blood gets less sticky. And other frequency that we could use, natural frequency, instead of being under observation too much with electromagnetic fields. All these things we need to start removing. And I have a feeling the blood is really where there will be a lot of answers, and we need to look into it, because everybody's affected, apparently, everyone. And that's just also could be the change of what's going on with our, you know, a whole world with electromagnetic fields, you know, with technology and everything. It's not just a jab, but this probably doesn't help either, because that's injecting. It didn't go through being filtered through our lungs or our skin before we starting to get more poison directly injected, and they've been doing that for a long time. Some people are more affected than others, but also detoxing might be a good idea. So for us to start moving away from this agenda that was manipulated and that is affecting our blood, you see the red, if it's affecting the blood, and you know, we need to recognize it and, you know, start getting informed. Take this as a goal of action, to get informed, so we can finally commit to do something. Okay, so I'm going to link that video from that woman there, because I think it's important. I think that's what things, it's much more complex, but everybody needs to recognize all the detail. There's a lot of it. Okay, thank you.